Guardian. I don't have time to explain why I don't have time to explain, but I do have time to tell you what this universe meant to me. Listen to my story. This is a thought piece for the real ones, for the Guardians, for the fire teams, for the raid leaders, for the lore nerds, for the people who spent a decade staring into the stars. I was there before the beginning. I found Destiny before it launched. Back when the clues were hidden away and rumors spread across the internet. I was there for the alpha. I was there for the beta. I stood in the Cosmodrome and fought that Devil Walker so many times I lost count. I knew something special was coming. Then September 9th, 2014 arrived, and everything changed. I became a warlock. Not just a warlock, a fashionable warlock. The tower was my runway. Every shader mattered, every armor piece mattered. You knew what subclass I was running before inspecting me. I looked fly, that was the law. Then came Vault of Glass, Atheon, the Vex, the first raids, the first wipes, the first victories, the first friendships. I still remember getting Gjallarhorn, back when people laughed at Zur for selling it. Back before everyone realized what that weapon would become. Then suddenly everybody wanted the guy with the Gjallarhorn on their fire team. I remember Crota, the bridge, the glitches, the cheese, the madness. 32 hours of attempts, 32 hours of refusing to quit. And when we finally won, it felt like conquering a mountain. Then came Oryx, the Dreadnought, King's Fall, the Taken King, the Sisters. Funny enough, the daughters gave us more trouble than their father. Oryx was terrifying. His daughters were brutal. But that's Destiny. Sometimes the boss isn't the hardest encounter. Life works like that too. Then came years of adventures, years of memories, years of stories. The Red War, Forsaken, Saint 14, Osiris, the Witch Queen, the Final Shape. I watched heroes rise, I watched heroes fall, I watched enemies become allies, I watched entire civilizations change, and somewhere along the way, this game stopped being a game. It became a place I visited when life was hard. A place I visited when depression hit, a place I visited when loneliness hit, a place I visited when I needed a break from reality. I watched the lore masters, Bile, Myelin, Kakis, Data, Aztecross, the voices of a universe that felt bigger than any one game. I listened to stories while lying in bed. I listened to stories while driving. I listened to stories while trying to figure out my own life. And without realizing it, Destiny helped shape me. The speaker once said, "Devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice. Sacrifice leads to death." For years I thought that was only about Guardians. I was wrong. It was about life. Devotion to change, bravery to start, sacrifice to continue, and the death of the person you used to be. I carried sword logic, I carried bomb logic, I carried lessons from Savathun, lessons from Oryx, lessons from Saint 14, lessons from Saladin, lessons from a fictional universe into the real world. And when I began rebuilding my life, those lessons came with me. When I was over 700 pounds, Destiny was there. When I felt trapped, Destiny was there. When I started fasting, Destiny was there. When I started water training, Destiny was there. When I lost hundreds of pounds, Destiny was still there. Not because the game saved me, but because it gave me somewhere to stand while I learned how to save myself. To my clan, the Drunken Shinobi, to KWL Trance. To every random Guardian who joined a fire team, to every raid group, to every Grandmaster run, to every dungeon clear, to every wipe, to every clutch revive, to every late night conversation. Thank you. You were part of my story, whether you knew it or not. And now we stand at the end, not just of an expansion, not just of a saga, but of a chapter of our lives. Maybe that's why this hurts, because we aren't mourning a game, we're mourning a time, a version of ourselves. A place we can never fully return to. But that's okay, because Guardians don't stay dead. We carry the light forward, and that's exactly what I'll do. The Guardian I was helped create, the man I became. If Destiny meant something to you too, come join me. One last ride, one last summer, one last adventure. Eyes up, Guardian. I'll see you starside.
Motivation dies. Discipline is immortal. Victory is an everyday execution.